attraction for an introverted man and how to work it, right? Now, first disclaimer, first and foremost, before anything, you are going to probably miss out on opportunities, so to speak, attraction opportunities, you feel me? More than if you were not necessarily extroverted, but somewhere in the middle of introverted and extroverted, okay? Which is the best sweet spot, to be honest, but I'm gonna get more into that. First of all, this is Tarik Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So dig these blues. All right, so introverted men. There's a lot of men that are introverted, okay? And attraction is somewhat a little more challenging, but you can maximize it though. First and foremost, I'm not even, and this is the first thing. First and foremost, dog, your body language, okay? Your body language and your appearance has to be on point. This is, I can't tell you a better way. Some people say your appearance doesn't matter and stuff like that. Yes, that is if you have like a sort of aggressive type of style, or you just approach a billion fucking chicks on some pickup artistry type of stuff, right? But if we're talking about introverted, because guys, look, I used to kind of be that not extroverted, but almost on that line, right? As I grew older, I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's me just getting older, but I'm just kind of more laid back in the cut, right? I guess it's just called maturing, right? You feel what I'm saying? I'm not that goofy little kid that goes up to a billion chicks, and there's nothing wrong with that if you're into that, right? But if you are introverted, man, your appearance and body language has to be on point. So you're relying a lot on not your verbal language, but your body language, okay? Because if you're introverted, bruh, and you're which, by the way, let me just throw this out there, you are still going to have to, most likely, you probably are going to have to talk to her, right? Because women, when they make it blatant, they're still not really the one engaging in conversation. Meaning, right? Let's say you're introverted, and you look good, right? You just got your sex appeal on point, and you just got your body language is on point. A young lady is going to make it blatant, but the way she makes it blatant is sitting right next to you, right? Looking at you, giving you a big ass smile. That's how she's gonna do it. And do females start talking sometimes and come up to you? Sometimes, bro, but I'm not gonna lie. Don't count on that too much, right? Do not count on that too much, okay? Because you're most likely 9 times out of 10 still are going to be the one that has to spark up the convo. But with that being said, make sure your body language is talking, since you're not going to be talking too much, right? Meaning you have to walk in there, and this is going to sound cliche as hell, right? I know the cliche police are going to arrest me for saying this right now, but you have to walk in there with confidence. No two ways about it. There's no two ways, slice and dice it, right? Because if you walk in, and if you're introverted, you're probably going to be by yourself, right? Even if you're not by yourself, you're not, you have to walk in there with some kind of confidence, a little pep in your step, a little glide in your stride, okay? You don't got to walk around like fucking Dolomite, like swinging and, like a pimp Mac Daddy, but you have to walk in there with confidence. You can't walk in there timid, right? Because it has to be, your body language has to be, since you're not saying anything, your body language has to say it all. You got to walk in there like you are comfortable in your own skin. So even though you are introverted, right? This is basically the message is going to give off. Even though you are introverted and you're not much with words, that doesn't mean that you're timid. It just means you're quiet, right? Now, on the flip side, let me illustrate this to you. If you are quiet and you come in there hunched, your posture's hunched and you're walking all fast and kind of scurrying and hands in your pocket, and you give off this nervous look, now is going to be perceived as He's just quiet because he's scared. You feel what? Y'all get what I'm saying here? So if you're introverted, you have to give off that kind of, I'm chilling, I'm cool, I'm silent, but I'm open to conversation. I'm cool with it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm open to conversation. I'm not scared of convo. Okay? So that's why it's important to have, your head up, be making good eye contact, because best believe, like I alluded to earlier, which I'm going to get more into depth, if your appearance is good, you're going to be getting some stares. You're going to be getting some looks from young ladies. So that is why your eye contact has to be good too, because eye contact is the gateway to attraction. Okay? So good eye contact, good posture, you're not walking like you're scared, like you're trying to just get out of the scene, right? You're walking with a little stride, you feel me? With a little confident stride, right? So make sure your body language is on point. Now, as far as the physical appearance, what I'm going to talk about, let's just be honest, dog. Let's just face it. If this is your strategy, because there's more than one way to do things, okay? And yes, looks are going to play a part in this. I'm not saying that you're just gonna stand there looking like a Greek statue and girls are just gonna come over to you and just drool all over you, like, come and bang me, daddy, without you even saying a word. No, but this is what's going to get their attention, right? So your appearance, I mean, the basics. We all know the basics, fellas. Let's keep our hair cut, keep your hair, whatever style you got, maximize that. If you're a beard guy, cool. For my freaking jaw nerds, if you got a nice defined jaw, show it off if you want to, whatever the hell, right? Whatever hairstyle suits you, whether it's the higher type of curls on the top or the shorter fades, whatever suits you, make sure that's on point. Make sure, your clothes are presentable. You do not have to be in Gucci and all that corny shit. Make sure your clothes are form-fitting, and you should be in the gym. This is a no-brainer. This is a non-discussion right now. Make sure your physique is on point. Whether you're lean, more stockier, whatever the case is, make whatever works for your frame. Get that to the best of your ability. So that way your clothes give it that nice little pop. Your physique gives your clothes that nice little pop. You feel me? And so that way, young ladies will look at you. They will look at you and they will start standing next to you. They will come and sit next to you. Okay? They will this is what's going to happen from experience, right? When I walk in, sometimes I'm dolo, right? I'm solo because I don't have friends with me a lot. Especially nowadays, I'm really one deep a lot of the times, unless I'm hanging out with my son or some shit like that, right? But what they'll do is they will either come stand or sit, like if you're in a lounge or something, they will sit next to you and they will keep glancing back and forth at you, right? They'll keep glancing back and forth at you. Basically, this is an invitation. Hey, say something, right? It's, greet yourself, whatever like that. They'll smile at you. Hell, sometimes they'll even open up a convo, or they'll be saying something. They'll say something out loud like, oof, it is so hot outside. Like, they'll say it loud enough for you to hear it, right? And you'll be like, hell yeah, it is. I'm glad this building has air conditioning. And she'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She'll start smiling, like, engaging with you. And bam, there you go. You got a nice little conversation starter, nothing too crazy, right? Now, disclaimer, once again, number 2, not every chick, first of all, a chick has to be attracted to you, right? Just because you're the strong, silent type does not mean that you're going to walk in there and like a silent, mysterious guy and every chick is just going to be drooling over you. No, she still has to have attraction to you. That's extremely important. So that means don't expect every time you go out that you're going to bag a threesome type of deal because you're sitting there not saying nothing, okay? She has to be, that's why I'm telling y'all, your magnetism has to be on point. The way you walk, the way you know what I'm saying? The way you carrying yourself. You have to carry yourself in that type of sexual way, right? Not saying you got to be walking around doing this with, you know, sticking your tongue out and stuff. That's not what I mean when I say in an sexual way. I mean you walking like, you know, you got that sensuality to you to some extent. You feel me? And I know I'm getting some people, I might have lost some people there, but hey, if you're walking outside with the intent on talking to a young lady, let's say, then yeah, you gotta have that since you're not talking too much. Okay? And when I say sensual, look, you just walking around with your head up high, walking around with a nice little stride, right? Saying what's up, you know, making direct eye contact. That right there is confidence. It's sensual confidence, right? I'm not gonna say that other word because I don't want to get flagged, but that's what it is. So hope this video helped. You know, for all my introverts, peace.